So this is my first video as a mom blogger. Uh, I guess I wanted to start with how my pregnancy went. I think it was a really healthy pregnancy. I tried to eat healthy, I tried to exercise, yoga, swimming, whatever I could that was healthy and safe. I didn't do any vaccines, I didn't do any tests that the hospital kind of recommended. We didn't do that diabetes test that you have to drink a bunch of sugar and check that. I didn't want to do that. I'm not a big fan of eating sugar, so that's why we didn't do it. I just felt like it was healthy, there was no risk, I felt like everything was going fine, and so I didn't do anything, and I'm glad I didn't because it was not necessary. So then labor came. At this point I was really uncomfortable, I couldn't sleep anymore. My hips hurt so bad. I had to walk like opening my legs. I look a little ridiculous, to be honest, the last month probably, and I had like little contractions, but they were not doing anything for like 3 weeks before labor. It was hard. I don't think people understand like what women go through. Like I was just working and doing my regular life, but I was exhausted, I was in pain, I was uncomfortable, I couldn't sleep at all. Like I even had that really nice pregnancy pillow that my friend gave me, and still it was uncomfortable. So I ended up sleeping sitting in the couch. I think that was more comfortable for me. That way I didn't have to be on either of my sides because my hips were hurting so much, and I didn't want to be laying flat looking at the ceiling because I felt that I was not going to provide enough oxygen for the baby, so I was freaking out with that. My belly was too big to lay on my belly, of course, so I didn't have any options, so that's why I decided to sit down for the last 2 weeks and sleep like that. Pretty uncomfortable. I don't even remember how I made that work, but you make it work. Whatever you need to do, I think you make it work. We are way stronger than we think. Well, that's what I think. Anyway, labor came. I don't know why that day I felt different. I was doing a lot of meditation and I was trying to connect a lot with my baby. I don't know if that helped, but that day I remember Caleb came from work at around 5 or 6, and I was feeling contractions, and I had this contraction tracker on my phone for a while before because I had contractions, and I guess they were not the real deal. That's why I kind of didn't believe in them anymore. So when these ones started happening that day, I remember I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't want to bring everything to the hospital and then it's fake, and I brought all my stuff, right? So I didn't want to say anything. So I remember Caleb went for a nap at around 6. He was tired from work, and I was in the living room, and I just felt something different. So I sat down in the floor in my yoga mat, and I remember like kind of focusing and trying to connect with the baby and making sure like, are you ready? I was telling her, and I don't know why I decided to light a candle. We have a candle kind of in the center. I don't know, we had a little like candles and some other stuff. So I don't know why I felt like lighting a candle. I don't even remember why I did it, but I just light a candle and look at it and felt like this is it.